I will be interviewing for the position of musical producer tutor at Lesson Pal. Why do you want this job? I want this job because I am qualified for it and I am passionate about making music. I have been a music teacher before and found the experience to be very rewarding. I have musical knowledge and skills that are fairly advanced, and I would like to share my knowledge with others so they can make music on a professional level too. Also, being a music producer is a kind of specialized type of musical approach that isn't very common. There are plenty of classical teachers out there, but there aren't very many music producers that teach how to be a producer. And since I am a producer, I would like to teach people how to create music in a more contemporary style than just teaching classical theory. What do you anticipate might be your greatest problem with this job? I think one problem I might have with this job is that the hours aren't guaranteed, meaning I need to work so many hours a week to afford the cost of living, but when it comes to private tutoring, you aren't guaranteed a set amount of hours. With this job, I will only be able to work as many hours as I can find, and that might be a problem. What are your greatest strengths? My greatest strengths are my experience with producing music, playing music, and teaching. I have been producing music for a few years and have gotten pretty good at making electronic noise. I have been playing music for almost my entire life, so that electronic noise is coming from a well educated background on how to make sonically balanced noise with instruments. Also, I have experience as a private tutor, so I'm prepared when it comes to being a teacher. How are you qualified for this job? I know a lot about music theory and music production, as well as having teaching experience. When it comes to theory and production, I know the important information for both beginners and advanced students. And my teaching experience makes me more qualified to teach than those who don't have any teaching experience. What have you already accomplished? I have recorded 7 full length albums and a few singles in the past 3 years, and I have been signed to 2 different record labels in that time. I have also taught private lessons before, and I have gone to college for music production. My albums are very important because I have learned how to create original music, which is a very difficult task. Each album I have produced has gotten exponentially better through the experience of working on music. Also, going to college for music production has helped me progress a lot. I consider it a very important accomplishment in my professional career. Some follow up questions. What kind of hours could I expect to get with this position? Is there an expected wage increase after a certain amount of time? And is there a possibility for advancement within the company?